Hi. So the first full trailer for Ramayana just dropped and I have to admit, I really liked it. So let's discuss. Now we will be strictly judging the trailer. There will be no comparisons with other adaptations. There will be no discussions that this should have happened or this could have happened. No. This is strictly a review for the Ramayana trailer that dropped at 4:50 in the morning. As simple as that. So first let's get the negatives out of the way. If there was one thing that I did not really enjoy were the VFX. Now I understand that D9 is an 8-time Oscar winning studio, but sometimes VFX should take a back seat and it should be the natural beauty that should be front and center. But in this trailer, there were quite a few instances where I felt that they could have easily had a real fire, they could have gone to a real jungle, they could have had some extras to fill in the crowd, but no, everything has to be CGI, and that I feel will be a detriment. Now I still have my fingers crossed that there will be minor improvements just because of the fact that when the first Ram introduction video was released, plenty of people, rightfully so, criticized the Rakshas design, and the makers heard it, and now you can clearly see that there have been changes and differences into how they look now in the recent trailer. But of course we have to admit the claims and the very tall claims that Namit Malhotra said about the VFX and how it would be groundbreaking, it would be revolutionary. Those are certainly not true. They are good compared to Bollywood standards, but certainly not the best. Now, apart from that minor VFX hiccup, I personally loved everything else about it. First up, the cast. It is on point. I genuinely could not ask for a better Ram, Sita or Lakshman. They all fit the part, they all look the part. Of course, the delivery is something that remains to be seen, but I have enough trust in these high caliber actors that they will deliver on their performances. And next up, the costume and production design. Of course, the costume and production designers are from the film Padmavat, so you can really see that regality and the elegance show through in every single frame, especially where it's the natural beauty that takes over and not the VFX heavy shots. Third are the dialogues. Now, I personally really loved how the dialogues were written, how they felt natural, emotional, and everything all at once. Now, Sridhar Raghavan, the writer behind these films, does not really have that great of a track record, but from the looks of the trailer, it certainly feels like he understands how revered the text is and honestly understands the assignment and gives it the respect it truly deserves. And fourth, it's the scope. I really genuinely believe in Namit Malhotra's vision that he will be able to share the vision and the respect that Ramayana deserves to the entire world. Because apart from the minor VFX hiccup, everything else seems to be on point. Because if the audience can understand and feel the emotional anchors of the entire movie, a good or a below average VFX will not deter the experience, and that is a fact. So yeah, that was my review for the Ramayana trailer. Apart from a few VFX, everything looks pitch perfect. So yeah, I will be seated Diwali 2026 and 2027 looking into Ramayana in IMAX. But what are your thoughts? Did you enjoy the trailer? Did you find something bad, something good? Share your thoughts down below, and I'll see you next time.